CJ and Kami, two names that we have known for quite some time at the international level, and Renegades having some success with him. Kami, lob up to CJ. CJ off the ceiling, has a second touch, maybe a pinch, trying to get the block. Early pressure from Renegades. Kami in the corner. You can see him side by side with Requiem on the backboard. CJ bounce pass to the middle, almost got the bump on Requiem. Ball still stuck in the corner. Zaid trying to 50 it out. It's sent right back in. Caveman Ben handling it in the corner. Kami couldn't get the 50, but CJ will have some time. He pops it up. Kami off his attacking backward. Drop down to CJ. CJ. And a lovely passing play to start things off.
I mean, look at Kami up on the back wall, just playing spy and dropping that pass down right at the tip of the box perfectly to CJ. And what a way to start off a series for the Renegades.
You can see how comfortable Renegades are on the attack. Kami was the only player on the backboard. We'll see if Mindfreak can put their own on, but the defense nowhere to be found. Fever picking up another quick goal for Renegades.
Yeah, just a good kickoff here from the Renegades. Went back, and those are ones where you're calling that. I'm shooting this back left, and your teammate can easily control it, and it's just all downhill from there. And right now, Mindfreak, you need to stop the bleeding.
So much pressure was on Caveman Ben to get the stop, but it was just an awkward ball, and Subi on kickoffs like that, you see that happen quite a bit.
Yeah, especially when that second... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, and it looked like there was also a bump at the midfield to make things worse.
Yeah, when you're that second man on kickoffs, you're almost in between a rock and a hard place where you gotta be patient, but you also have to be aggressive. You just gotta read the ball so well, and I'm a fan of leading towards being a little more patient. Instead of going full bore for midfield line, just, all right, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be patient and see where this 50-50 goes off of the kickoff and then push forward. And that's an awkward ball, but Kami gets the save there, and in comes Zaid to keep this offensive alive, and Mindfreak getting a good push downfield here, but Kami's gonna clean that up to CJ, and he can't quite reach that ball, and just like that, this ball's killed into the blue half.
We'll see how well Mindfreak breaks out of their half. Caveman Ben lobs it up. Zaid! Beautiful play! The pass upfield. Zaid! Look at the finesse on this play, Subi.
Great redirect to get it away from CJ. He's going straight up vertically, so Zaid puts it over to the right-hand side, and Mindfreak strike on a quick attack downfield, and that's one way you can beat a team that's a little over-aggressive.
Huge goal for Mindfreak. That puts them back in it. We're still not even halfway done. Fever, air dribble.
Oh.
Zaid will get back in time to clear it to the corner. It's bouncing high. CJ back to net. And it'll be cleared now by Requiem. Zaid, no boost. Requiem, no boost. Kami panicked a bit. Fever, the shot.
Oh!
Is it gonna sneak in? It is! Fever goes right for net, challenging the defender. Requiem couldn't come up with the save.
Well, he sees that Requiem was in no man's land, so just put some heat behind that ball, keeps it up nice and high, and no chance for Requiem to get there. It's a good try, but a better shot from Fever.
You saw Requiem throwing it in reverse, and another kickoff goal for Renegades. Kami picking this one up and dribble flicking it right away. You see Caveman Ben needed to turn much quicker. Went pretty wide on that corner boost.
Yeah, it's something they got to work on, and it's one of those easy things. You don't have to be too aggressive on kickoffs. Just stick someone in net if you constantly are getting scored on, and there you go, Requiem challenging CJ well, and leads to the turnover, and he's going to get a shot on net, and it's wide open, and just like that, they get that one back.
This time, a quick goal after kickoff favors Mindfreak, and you see Zaid throwing off the defense there. He goes for the delayed play. You could tell the defender was thinking that he might try to go for a flick, might try to pop it over, and Kami just flew right past.
Oh, great challenge there from Requiem. They are figuring out the kickoffs just in time here in game one. 2 minutes left on the clock. They just need 2, and Good challenge there from Caveman Ben, and a turnover at midfield, but Kami gets back inside. That was a great read from Zaid.
2 minutes left to go. A 2-goal lead. Renegades looking to extend. Zaid been playing well for Mindfreak. Requiem, the flick doesn't come through. The bump doesn't either. CJ will take this ball downfield. Infield pass to Fever. Fever booms it in. And CJ, you talk about sparking an attack. Look at that.
Yeah, well, that one gets the playmaker in game one. And nice unselfish play. Just sees Fever sitting uncontested in the middle of the field right at the top of the box. Sees he's a little hungry and feeds him for that goal.
A lot of pressure off kickoffs on both ends. Fever, trying to set up the double tap, but it is a nice pass off the backboard. Kami shot it right at the defender. Caveman Ben, this ball deflecting all around. CJ will pass it back to Kami at the midfield. Full boost for him to work with. Off the ceiling. The 50 sends it above net. Zaid will clear it downfield. Fever controlling. Missed on that second hit. White hit to the middle. CJ will control. Getting to the ball quick.
Look
and
at
he
that.
dusts the defender.
Look at this wave dash to get right back to the ball from CJ. Bang. Give himself a little momentum, and Zaid can't catch up. Good mechanics there from CJ.
Yeah, presence of mind. CJ stopping the ball, stopping the momentum, and you could see that Zaid was shocked. Kami has his backboard denied. Requiem up there, trying to limit the options of Renegades. They've been able to keep this ball high above the Mindfreak net, and they have generated tons of offense up there. Kami, backboard pass. Fever, another tip off the backboard. CJ will challenge it off the corner, and a panic touch from Requiem, but Caveman Ben will take over. Couldn't get the follow-up touch. Got away from him. Will go for the sidewall. CJ was there. Ground pinch is light. Tip up from Requiem. He's going to try to air dribble it past the defense. Got a flip reset and the bump! Requiem with some heavy lifting.
Oh my, bringing him back within this one, but still out of reach. But this is one of those feel-good goals where you go, okay, at least we've got the 1v1 plays going for us, but right now, they just need to figure out how to stop the Renegades on defense because they are just ripping them apart with those infield passes.
And that was a creative goal. Requiem getting his flip reset up off the 50-50 and used that flip to get the bump. Renegades, however, put 6 past the Mindfreak defense. They were all over them. And you talk about kickoff opportunities. Renegades scoring multiple kickoff goals. And Mindfreak's defense is going to have to figure out some way to stop that.
Yeah, just a masterclass and a clinic put on from the Renegades on how to run offense against a team that's just a slight step slower than you. And for Mindfreak, they can counter that. They don't have to match the Renegades speed for speed, but they've got to figure out how to out-mind game them in midfield because right now the Renegades are just pushing so far forward into that blue half because they haven't been punished too many times. Once they start getting punished, they'll start to spread out, and that's where Mindfreak can start to slow things down.
And Mindfreak's going to have to slow things down. You saw a couple times where they had some panicked hits that, you know, even the one where with CJ wave dashing after the block into the ball, that was a result of a panicked hit. So Mindfreak, they slow it down. They're going to have to play it smart because they will have to watch out for those charging 50s. Renegades are showing their speed. Right now, the speed is what is setting them apart. Mindfreak as well, going to have to do better at defending the backboard. You see another backboard opportunity dropping down, and that is cleared off the goal line. Zaid will have a chance against Kami. 1v1. Zaid delay, but Kami reads it. Rebound out to Caveman Ben, and he crushes it.
Great read here from Caveman Ben, but I love this play here from Zaid. Slowing things down, trying to go underneath Kami, gets him in the air, and at that point, CJ is just planted on the ground, and that shot has all but room to go underneath that crossbar.
And we've seen that a few times now from Zaid, where he slow plays it a bit. That time out of necessity had no boost. But when you're in that type of 1v1 situation, sometimes it's good to play the rebound. That time paid off for Mindfreak.
Absolutely. Learning from Ashley when we got to see him in the Battle of the Bulls. He was so good at delaying things, changing things up. And, you know, if these players can start to take a page from that book, my goodness, that'll be scary. And this is a scary play here, but Kami able to get back in time and prevent another goal going in against the Renegades.
This ball floating. And there you see Zayd. Oh my goodness, Requiem, the double tap, it bounces off the post and in. Zayd with the speed to cut off the pass. And Requiem, look at that.
What an angle. What a double tap. What a goal from Requiem, and Mindfreak up by 2 over the Renegades. And they are not letting any opportunities get by them.
Solid start for Mindfreak. Defense looking much better. They are getting to those balls high above their crossbar. And you see the bump there. That could have been disastrous for Mindfreak. Renegades couldn't capitalize. Tons of boost for Fever. Going for the 50, it leaks out above net. Light tap, and Caveman Ben will clean it up. But you see Mindfreak is so much cleaner on the defensive end when that ball is high above their crossbar, getting it cleared out even on that last play, kick starting a counterattack that scored. Last time Renegades, that was their stomping grounds.
Yeah, and right now, Mindfreak just looking a lot more composed and less jittery right now. You know, game 1 looked like they were just caffeined out of their mind, and now things have kind of calmed down, and I'm loving the rotations. I'm loving the positioning and the flip reset pass from CJ, but Fever can't quite get there. And a good clear downfield from Requiem. Gonna start the offense here for Mindfreak.
See multiple demos coming out. And now a bump to slow down the attack. Kami will pick it up. Steals the corner. Fever. Solo play perhaps? No, he doesn't make contact, but a miss from Requiem. It's gonna make things interesting. CJ, backboard pass. Kami will score it. And it all stems back to that Requiem miss.
Yeah, disaster striking on the defensive end from Mindfreak, and Kami showing you why you always just pay attention to the ball. Don't worry about what the defender is, because sometimes they're just gonna whiff and you got a wide open net. So instead of playing the block, Kami, smartly chooses to just follow that shot up.
Now another precarious spot post kickoff for Mindfreak. They had a stellar start to the game, but a defensive breakdown let Renegades get back in it. Caveman Ben to have his backboard hit broken up. Fever to Kami. Requiem is there, but he's out of boost. Zayd off the sidewall. CJ powers it by. Mindfreak doing a good job blocking out that center ball. Fever, get his flip reset. He did, passes it to the middle, but CJ couldn't do much with it. Requiem throws it in reverse. Now trying to dribble it by Kami. He can't. Back to the middle. Caveman Ben always passing it, and he gets his team scored on. Fever will clean this up. You saw what he was trying to do, Subi, but
well, yeah, Zayd's staring at Kami coming right for him, looking for a demo. So right idea going for that back pass. Unfortunately, Renegades too aggressive, always looking for a bump or a demo in net, and the teammate wasn't there.
Tough break. Zayd against Kami. CJ to the sidewall. Caveman Ben bumped a bit of a defender. Now a team bump. Fever out of the play. Fever now racing back, and he'll clear it downfield. Zayd in the middle. Perhaps a double tap ball, but couldn't get the angle. Now Caveman Ben will give it a try, and Fever will break up the double tap. Requiem keeping this one in the corner. Kami back to the corner, and you know, he might have had better luck just leaving it, but a demo that showed some potential, but Zayd clearing it right back down. Requiem with the 50, bouncing hard back to Mindfreak's corner. Kami off the ceiling. CJ's up early. Lob over to Kami, but the play broken up. Fever will hit it up to CJ on the wall. First touch control. Now in the corner. The 50 by CJ still in the corner. Cleared up. Fever will deny it at the midfield. Caveman Ben taking his time, trying to bait in a defender, gets one to bite.
Oh, no one there to pass to.
Taking it downfield. So much time used up there by Caveman Ben, and he was able to march it downfield.
Uh-oh.
Is that in?
Oh, just off the mark, and they got away with one there, but still not out of the woods yet. Just under 5 seconds to go, and looks like Fever is going to try and get this to the ground, but still up in the air, and CJ's keeping it alive. Wants to end game 2 right here, right now, but just like that, overtime we go.
A strong start in game 2 from Mindfreak, but Renegades came back after a few defensive breakdowns. Can Mindfreak step up and close this one out? Or will Renegades get their second game win and move to match point? Up in front of net, Caveman Ben gets a piece of it. Fever will tip it past Requiem. Zayd at the midfield, tips it to the corner, can't get the 50. CJ to the ground, has Fever in the middle, but goes right to the corner. And now, ball gets loose in middle of the field. Kami can't get there in time. That was a dangerous ball.
Oh, and a 1v1.
Kami was also in position for that pass. Renegades foaming at the mouth.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, blocked out by Fever. All the way back to Mindfreak's corner. No corner boost for Requiem to work with. He's low. Now completely out. Gonna try to get that corner. Zayd has plenty. Ball crossed it all the way to the other side of the field. Caveman Ben will pinch it to the Renegades corner. Fever prevents it from coming into the middle. The lob up. Kami towards net. It'll be easily saved. Kami gonna bail out. Let CJ take the shot. Zayd up to the midfield. Requiem, the shot towards net. Fever back in time. Zayd with another opportunity. If that was on target, there was nobody left back for Renegades.
Mindfreak have the opportunities, but it's just so hard because the windows are so small and the reaction's got to be so quick. And that's the first time we've seen the Renegades, all three, push past that midfield line here in overtime. So far, like I said, they've been spaced out, and it's been giving Mindfreak plenty of room to work with. Just like this, Kami on that back line covering things up, but Caveman Ben, good pass downfield, but a better pinch into that corner from Fever, and going to transition into offense.
Huge plays from Fever. He did very well flipping in the corner, maintaining speed without using up a ton of boost. Got the boost steal in the corner. Mindfreak's already had a couple defensive mistakes. Fever on the backboard waiting, but the hit didn't have enough juice. Kami sending it back down. Getting bunched up a bit with Fever. CJ comes in. Has Fever across the field, but Caveman Ben breaks up the play. Kami high off the backboard, bounces straight down. Awkward ball. Zayd didn't get a piece of it, but neither did Fever.
Oh, what a redirect, but not enough power put on it. And Renegades starting to warm up. Requiem forced to put a ball into the corner here, and Caveman Ben wraps that around, but Fever's there, and Caveman Ben doesn't have any boost to follow that one up, but back and forth we go. The infield pass, the shot's on target, but CJ getting back on time, covering up the line, and that one just out. Oh, the crossbar denies.
Crossbar and the post. Mindfreak. Oh, they feel like they deserve this one.
Oh, the bump on the back line.
Took Zayd out, now popped up high. Kami past Zayd. It's going on target, but Requiem will get the save. CJ gets help from Fever. Zayd back to the corner. CJ can't get there in time. Zayd with a clutch clear. Now the 50. Back out to Requiem. Dropping down, Zayd with the redirect, trying to get that by the defense by any means necessary. CJ looking for the pass. Kami didn't get much on it. Fever dunked out. Zayd looking for the bump. Team bump. It's wide open. Requiem will score it after the team bump leaves it so vulnerable. Tragedy for Renegades.
Oh, and they're forced in such an awkward spot on defense. All three had pushed forward. They thought that was the time to win the game. And somehow, Mindfreak able to hold on to that back line, get that ball immediately into the orange half. And you called it, James. Zaid with a beautiful poke through that corner for the playmaker to end game number 2. I'm sorry.
And Zaid, one part that was important on that play was chasing down that retreating defender. Chasing that retreating defender, that put them in a situation, put Renegades in a situation where that team bump was possible. So Zaid forcing the error. Renegades, they looked so good in the first game. They really were controlling all the offense, had multiple kickoff goals. Mindfreak still a couple defensive errors, but you take those away, and offensively, Mindfreak was the one who was in with most of the control that game, Subi.
Absolutely, and for Mindfreak, I feel like we can't sit here and split hairs, because when you compare game 1 to game 2, it is vastly different on how they played and how they played defense and how they got their offense working, because it was never the same. It was either, all right, we're going to set up a passing play, or okay, we've got a good transition and this is a dangerous ball. CJ puts it up off the backboard, but a good clear downfield from Mindfreak.
This is a huge series for Mindfreak. They're competing with Renegades for that top 2. Renegades a target on their back. Zaid will pinch that ball out and chase it down. Great hustle from Zaid. Requiem, the hit high above the backboard. Caveman Ben off the corner. CJ up to the midfield. Requiem, first touch looks good. Second touch gets the dunk. Off the elbow and in. Requiem with a massive dunk.
Oh, and Fever got bumped on the back line, forced to jump up immediately. But Requiem had nothing but boost in his tank, and he uses it all to get through the ball, through the defender, and into the back of the net.
And really, where that play was made possible was Requiem's excellent first touch, air rolling. And when you're air rolling and using your joystick like that, you can carry your momentum through the ball better. And it allows you to use less boost to get back to the challenge. Solid first touch from Requiem, but now backboard pass. CJ will tie things up. Kami did well to get this ball around the final defender.
Yeah, you can't really blame Zaid there. It's a 3v1, and Renegades just tear him to shreds. And CJ shooting that on the open net. Renegades starting to realize they've got a series on their hands.
This is not going to be easy for Renegades. Twitch chat, 93% on the prediction. The desk unified in predicting Renegades. Mindfreak is certainly the underdog in this matchup, but they are not playing like it.
Yeah, but to be fair, Leaf did call it and say, hey, we are probably going to jinx them by doing this, and I think old lady luck.
That's just the way the desk operates. I mean, even Gibbs, he'll make the prediction on air, but then he'll make a YouTube video prediction with the opposite. Just got to cover all the bases.
Yeah. Requiem almost, and I know almost doesn't account for a lot, but he almost had yet another midair 50-50 dunk into a goal, and that is a hard shot from CJ. And you could tell this man is taking it so serious. Zaid can't get it, but none other than CJ to save the day.
He's had a couple hustle saves in this series, even last game, coming off the backboard and making a crazy save. CJ has been able to deny a few goals for Mindfreak, and that was an important one, keeping it even. Kami's flick off the backboard. Requiem breaking up the play. Zero boost win for the 50.
Very slowly turning into a game of Requiem against CJ, and it is so fun to watch. Not that the other players aren't doing much, but man, they are just making some standout plays.
Requiem, that 50, that dunk goal, the only one that Mindfreak has been able to put through. Caveman Ben, low boost, couldn't get the bump on Kami. Requiem, first touch control, going for a bump. Gets the demo! There's no quit in Requiem.
Oh, and I think we've got a highlight reel goal right here. CJ, see you later, more like it. And Requiem setting up his teammate Zayd to give Mindfreak the go-ahead goal.
And you know Requiem, as soon as he gets that first touch, he knows he's on a trajectory to take out that oncoming defender. Kept boosting, got up to supersonic, got the demo. Never quitting. See how Renegades can respond. CJ off the ceiling, couldn't make contact. The pass looked good, but it was a long distance for that ball to travel. Zayd, tons of boost. The 50 off the ceiling to the opposite Renegades corner. Requiem is there. CJ cleared out to midfield. Caveman Ben dropping it back down to the corner. CJ with a bump on Zayd. Zayd recovers and will lob it towards net. Kami to CJ. CJ back to the middle. Fever, low boost, does get the backboard pass, but nobody's there. And a nice flick from Requiem. It's going to be off the backboard. Caveman Ben tries to pinch it. Rebound.
Wow.
Going to be saved by Fever.
Oh, great defense there from Fever. Turns his car sideways just to cover up as much as the goal line as he can because he realizes last man back, and another good save. But that time it's Zayd. But my goodness, this is so fun to watch, James. I love what games bring when the majors are on the line.
It's bringing the best out of Mindfreak. They haven't had a lot of success against Renegades, but they are having success here. Mindfreak just have to hold on for 15 more seconds, and they'll move to match point. Ball in Mindfreak's corner. They got bumped, but still made contact. Fever, center ball. Kami has to keep it alive. Off the corner, Caveman Ben will touch it to the ground, and Mindfreak are on match point.
Holy smokes! The underdog coming out huge right now. What was it? 93% for Renegades? That is insane. 7% of you are geniuses. I just want to throw that out there.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Subi.
True,
That's one thing I've learned, especially in best of 5 series. You never know when it's truly over. Well, I guess you do. It's when that ball touches the ground at 0 seconds, and it is. And that's really the point in which you're going to have to wait to call this one. Mindfreak has been so close with Renegades this whole time, but Mindfreak in this game had a superstar, and his name was Requiem. No quit, not giving up. Huge plays, huge gritty plays where he gets the dunk goal, gets the pass into the middle, and keeps boosting to get the demo. Requiem was the factor in that last game for Mindfreak.
That was insane. The mechanics shown there and the poise shown there, just knowing where to be, what to do. Okay, might have lost the ball, but hey, the defender's still right in front of me, so I've got to play on it. And I am so impressed with Mindfreak, dropping 6 goals in game 1 and then tightening things up in game 2, only allowing 2, and then game 3, only allowing 1. So impressive.
And starting out game 4 with a bang, Caveman Ben, 15 seconds in, will get one, but look who it is, Requiem, getting in the trenches, doing the dirty work.
A nice bicycle kick there to get that ball towards midfield. Defender definitely not expecting that. And all it took was 15 seconds. Mindfreak up. And just as a cool reminder, in case you stepped away for 30 seconds, Mindfreak have Renegades on match point.
Mindfreak been playing a heck of a series. Requiem, especially
again.
Requiem! He's got his fingers in everything.
He has a dream, and his name is Requiem. Look at the soft touch to get that ball to midfield. He is just finding his teammates regardless of where they are on the field.
And also for Zayd, a very smart flip. Side flip to the left. Prevent that ball from going anywhere but in. CJ beats Caveman Ben to the ball. It's a 1-2, but Requiem there to break up the play yet again.
Utilize that wave dash to catch up to that ball again. Just mechanics showing everywhere on the field right now from this kid.
Starting to get dire. If you're a Renegades fan, you put your channel points down on them. You're starting to feel the pressure.
Uh-oh.
Attack chance, but Fever took too much time to get that ball under control. If he can quickly get that on his hood and start taking it downfield, that might be
they
it
got
as
him.
well. It is. From a distance, Zayd will pick up his second, and Mindfreak are marching all over Renegades.
Minute and 28 seconds to get a playmaker. That's all it took, Requiem, to just make his mark here in game number 4. And Zayd and Caveman Ben have been perfect in support. But the Renegades, I saw it. Oh, there we no. Denied on the goal line, but sure, Kami is absolutely going to score that and bring them back within 2.
And that is exactly what needed to happen for the Renegades to get back into this one. A very quick goal after kickoff. You saw the demo, the pressure there. Renegades started off this series with unstoppable offense, especially on kickoff. They are going to need that right here and right now to stay alive in this match.
And they would really love to get one back right now, or within the first half, another 40 seconds or so. Then you're sitting pretty. Then you've got plenty of time to get that next goal to send it into overtime. But definitely don't allow it to get under 1 minute, and that's a nice little touch there, but short double commit there from CJ, and Kami, but Fever's up. Gonna put that ball on target, but a little too high.
You saw him get the flip reset, trying to pass it off the backboard. Renegades picking up the pace. You can see the urgency in their play. CJ will catch it. Gets dunked off the ceiling. Fever will hit it off the backboard. Still a dangerous ball. It comes back to bite him. CJ couldn't keep Mindfreak at bay.
Well, that's a good push there from Fever to go off of his own crossbar, but unfortunately, Kami and CJ were both pushed forward. No one rotated back to help on that back line. And all that hard work to get that one from Renegades, Mindfreak, erase it.
And you're taking a huge risk. When you're in the middle of the field like that and you're putting the ball on your hood, you become a T. And another dunk goal for Mindfreak. They are piling it on Renegades.
No, they are just repaying the favor from game number 1. They allowed 6. Well, now they're dropping 5 with plenty of time left. This game starting to get out of control.
This is starting to look like the Harlem Globetrotters versus the Washington Generals. We're seeing so many dunks. And I tell you, Renegades isn't losing by a little bit.
Oh, and another demo. They are just playing with a purpose. And they took game 1 personal, and you can tell. Oh.
Mindfreak, a 4-goal lead, less than 2 minutes left. This seems like an insurmountable comeback, especially if Mindfreak can get one more. Demo from Kami. Fever faking out the defender. Will he get the touch? No, he won't get the shot. Ran out of boost. Was in a situation where maybe a flick would have beat the defender. And now a ball pinched back to CJ. He's got Fever on the wall. Fever back down to CJ. He'll catch it. Trying to mind game him. Trying to play it slow, but that actually got CJ bit last time. He tried to do the same thing, got dunked on. Ball pinched off the ceiling, off the backboard, and Mindfreak got the goal. Mindfreak is not falling for it this time.
No, and oh, nice little fake there from Fever, but unfortunately no teammate to follow it up. But there's CJ gets an easy one, but 3 goals, 49 seconds to go. This is a very tough ask.
Even if it was Battle of the Bulls, even if it was 1v1. 3 goals, less than a minute. It's gonna be tough. Kickoff goal needed. Fever was cheating. doesn't get there, doesn't get the corner boost either. That's so much precious time. Rebound out to Requiem. No boost for Fever. He's flipping on the goal line. It's all out chaos. More time melting away. Mindfreak inching closer and closer. CJ not ready to give up just yet. Kami off the backboard. Requiem will deny Fever the shot.
And James, prior to this series, Renegades were obviously undefeated, but it only dropped one game. And out come Mindfreak. And what a perfect team name, because they absolutely blew all of our minds by taking down the Renegades and winning this series.
Huge for Mindfreak. They're trying to beat Renegades out for that top 2 spot. What better way to start that trek than taking them down in the group stage? Mindfreak playing out of their minds. Requiem, the playmaker award. Zayd, a couple of huge goals. And Requiem, that game where he took matters into his own hands, getting those demos, getting those passes, and he was a huge part of that final push for Mindfreak, who in the first games, Tubi, you thought that this was going to be how the desk predicted it. It was going to be how Twitch chat predicted it. Renegades put in 6 goals, but Mindfreak battled back and won the last 3 games to close out the series.
Well, it's just such a monstrous occasion for this team, just showing like, okay, oh, we gave up 1 game very badly, and then we're going to come out and we're going to just stomp you. So well done by Mindfreak, just refusing to give up and refusing to be deterred regardless of the scoreline in game 1.
So maybe this weekend is the magic weekend for Mindfreak. We're going to find out. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, more RLCS X.